Welcome, one and all, to a special sideshow of SoulSym Showcase. Um, as usual, I am your game master, SoulSym Mirak, and with us this evening, the birthday man.
Yeah.
So, that is a loud baby giving me a.
You didn't. You failed to mute yourself. Oh, fair enough.
um, yes. So, even though this is going to go up on at a later date, um, we're gonna handle this now. Um, and uh, um, it's been 9 days since the battle with Rentagar. Um, Circle of Shadows had their meeting. Everybody had their downtime, and Zevril's just been working on things and actually like spending time with people. Um, because he doesn't have
People keep
his
touching him.
he does not have his hideaway. Um, and the forge can be invaded at any point in time. So um, the
Only by virtual.
yeah,
But he just keeps bringing people with him. It's terrible.
I think he's trying to avoid those people himself, and he thinks that you'll be able to save him, not realizing that you don't really care for people either. The two antisocial people, one of them is actually trying to be social, and the other is just existing. So you know,
I tried to be social and ended up with me stabbing someone.
yeah,
And then reaching through the fourth wall and stabbing someone else.
reality was warped.
I
To know what we mean, check out episode 16. Um, um, so the uh, Zevril has had just over a week of normal sleep schedule, um, and as he is resting on the ninth day, um, he has a dream wherein he's standing on the shore of like a dark beach, gloomy sky overcast, and there uh, um, he has seen visions or spectral images of um, Gearzon, Savis, Toby, um,
Eeny,
and
meeny, miny, and mo.
Eeny, Meeny, Miny, and Mo. And looking around this beach, there are actually petrified, barren trees littering the beach, um, blacked out and charred. And the water is black with white suds as it as the tide rolls in and then recedes and then washes ashore and recedes. Uh, the beach is black and gray sand that shimmers with a silverish platinum hue, and the breeze is gentle and uh, warm on his skin. Um, Down the beach, he sees the figure of um, his wife, Yin as she uh, lets the wind rush over her, playing a melodic symphony through the bones of her ribcage. Um, she slowly turns towards you and extends her hand as if to entreat you into an embrace. Um, as you begin to approach her, um, she is she's standing there. She is not moving. She doesn't appear to be moving. But every step that you take towards her seems to push you further away. Um, and as you get about 100 to 200 feet, about 250 feet away from her, um, this giant skeletal hand breaks the uh, through the ground of the shore and uh, is looming about 75 feet into the sky before it comes crashing down and plants itself uh, on the beach. And it's followed by a second skeletal hand that reaches up and splashes into the water. Um, and as you start to see a head coming up out of this hole created by these hands, another pair of hands, this time kind of purplish in color, um, sprout up, the left hand behind the right and the right hand behind the left. Um, and the second head begins to kind of push its way out of this significantly larger hole. Um, and the first one you recognize almost immediately as soon as the eye sockets are visible, but the purple skeleton that is moving in mirrored tandem is still foreign to you. And oof. Oh, I don't like being dead. Oh, oh, that's that is an experience that I would rather not have to deal with again. Ah, Zevril, it's been forever. How you been, man? Been working on stuff, making things, making things.
Zevril's eyes squint massively, seeing the purple skeleton address him. And he kind of looks over at Matthew, who's honestly in as much shock as he's probably just staring at this other skeleton, and is just sitting here quietly for the first time in a long time, just quietly watching. And you can see like his eyes are both Zevril and Matthew's eyes are just kind of clouded over in confusion as we're looking at this. Both, I guess, feeling a sense of familiarity, but not really understanding why. And before Zevril can even say anything, Matthew would probably speak first and go, "What the fuck? Who? What? Wait. Are you one of
don't
those motherfuckers I ate?"
don't tell me you forgot about me, brother. It's me, Latham.
Oh God, no! Oh God, no! 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 I ate
Yes.
you for
Yeah.
no. I ate.
No.
And then Zevril's just like, "Hey, wait, wait, well, hold on, wait, guys, wait, the what? Matthew, you have a the fuck is this?" Just points at the giant purple skeleton. You have a brother?
Yes. I am Matthew's brother, Latham. And I'm surprised.
No, I don't have a brother. I ate him. I don't like him. He's fucking annoying.
Did you eat me or did I just disappear for a while?
Yes.
I think you're misremembering things. I think you got on my nerves, and I said, "Fuck you, I'm leaving," and I jumped into your mouth.
Same difference. I swallowed. Zevril's just looking up at them, going, "What the fuck?" Wait, hold on. Matthew, shut up for 2 seconds. Wait, Watham, you said?
Yes,
That's
wait
just
them.
that's just Matthew spelled back. Oh, and you're mirroring him. Okay, this
Is
makes
it
sense.
starting to click now? Do you get it?
Uh, I get it. He's just glaring at Matthew. I get it. So there's two of you. No, there's not two of us. No,
No,
no.
no.
He's reaching
He
for Watham's
sucks.
skeleton. Come back inside.
No, no, he sucks. I'm the awesome one. I'll give you time to think. This dumbass doesn't shut up. Ah,
The look of
here.
mock surprise on Matthew's face as he puts a bone hand up to his mouth. I can, and I'm not a dumbass. You're the dumbass.
So then where do all of
Matthew.
his ideas come from then, huh? Huh?
Wait, my ideas aren't.
No!
I mean, well, Matthew has. Wait,
Yeah,
Matthew, are those
exactly.
ideas yours? Would you just wake me up in the middle of the night? Hey, are you sleeping? And you whisper some sweet nothings. Are those your ideas? Maybe. I mean,
And by
yeah.
maybe he means no, because I'm a fucking hack. We have
Shut up. Nobody
conversations.
asked you.
Yes, he did, actually. He didn't ask you.
Matthew, shut up for 2 seconds. Hold on. You can't have you both talking at the same time. What the fuck? This is. Explain with him. Like what? What?
Oh, okay. So here's how this goes. All right. We were commissioned to guide you, right? He makes sure that you stay alive, and I protect you in death. So, seeing as how I've seen everything that's ever died ever, and don't really like flavors as much as this
Oh, things taste so good.
debaucherous bastard, I
A
like
compliment.
ideas and making things, and we talk about stuff all the time. But this fucker likes taking credit for my ideas, and he can't fucking contain himself. So he'll fucking whisper in your ear while you're trying to sleep, and then you come in here and you do stuff, and while you're in here, I can't be here, so he gets to fucking spend all the time with you. That's why you thought it was him. But you died, which means my contract has been fucking fulfilled, and now I'm here because this bitch couldn't hold his shit together. So welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm Watham.
Several's gonna cross his eyes and kind of across his arms and kind of like sit down on the beach, and like he's kind of drawing in the sand with a finger. He's like taking like notes. He's just like, so. Wait a second. Hold on. Matthew, and like Matthew's just kind of like looking away. Like you can't you can't like really express facial expressions on a skeleton, but like the aura and how he's like not meeting Zevril's gaze is just giving off pure sheepish energy. He's what? Matthew, is what he's saying true? Like I won't be mad at. Well, I'd be a little mad at you. You spend a lot of time waking me up, and then I'm in here for 30 days working on some crazy invention that usually helps me in some regard or not. So I can't be. I'll be like 3% mad. You can tell me the truth. I mean,
I'm gonna.
yeah, but I like being here. It's fun. You remember the first time we hung out back in the old days when you used to give me treats and stuff? Like I'm your best friend. Whoa.
That's fucking rich. You're someone's best friend.
I best friend. I mean, you are. This is gonna hurt your feelings.
You're a
More of
glorified
my pet.
suitcase.
You're a pet that doubles as a glorified suitcase. Like, I give you treats when you're a good boy, and I smack you upside your fucking skull when you're a bad boy. You're kind of a I could get better at that. Like, until you started walking around, and oh, is that why you try to get me to treat you more like a human when you started sprouting arms and okay, this is all making sense. You do. Yeah, I just want to be your friend, Zevril. You're my friend. I love you, man. Then there's this asshole. He doesn't like me, so I
Oh,
figured I could make you like me.
oh, you here? I'm an asshole, and I'm the one that gave you the big bones for the Minotaur body. Okay, that's crazy. Mm,
And the rock bodies, and the
yeah.
naga bodies.
Hmm.
Most of the bones come from this guy.
Yeah, I'm super fucking creative over here, you fucking hack.
Wait. So my constructs are made of you, Ethan? That's where the
I'm
bones are
the
coming from?
necromancer. Yes,
Oh.
he's
And he's
just.
just the embodiment that just eats everything and
Yep,
thus get. Oh.
he's the glutton. I'm the sloth.
Got it. Okay. This actually and like Zevril's like drawing in the sand, like he's still taking his notes, but he's circled like all of the notes, kind of making a circle. And he's like, this actually tracks and comes full circle. Okay. So you've been there from the beginning? Just waiting for me to, I guess, die?
Yep, yep. Because you know, your bloodline is pretty fucking special, and you being as rare as you are, you needed some protection so that the cosmos didn't come crashing down on you when you were a tiny fucking baby. So yeah, I was feeling a lot of shit, fighting a lot of stuff, and then in my breaks, I would talk to my brother, and he'd take all my ideas and run to you like a like a child wanting a candy.
He
Just
does like candy. Speaking of candy, you got any of those honeycomb suckles on you? Like the honeycomb like bomb thing that you got any? And like Matthew's tongue slowly slides out and goes towards Zevril, and Zevril smacks it. Stop it. Stop. Shut up for 2 seconds. Hold on. Somewhat serious conversation. This is a lot right now. He mentioned my bloodline though. I got questions. Like, Matthew, just hush for 2 seconds. And when we get out of here, I'll give you a honeycomb. Just shut up for a second. And he looks at Watham and he goes, so been meaning to ask about that because he died, so I wasn't able to like really ask any questions. But my wife did mention my bloodline, and I tried to do some research in regards to this over the past couple of days, and all I found is a name, not really any information. What exactly is a Zether? Like, it just said something race born of the stars. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Am I from space?
um, so I'm surprised he didn't give you that information for it, Biscuit. But yeah. So
I was told not to.
oh, you actually listened this time. That's surprising. So
Well, if he knew about you, you might come back sooner, damn it.
oh, so you were afraid. Okay, I get it. That makes more fucking sense. Um, so anyway,
Yeah.
yes, shut the fuck up. So uh, Zether are starborn goblins, effectively, and much like much like Ladies Ivy, uh, we or you have uh, a resiliency that is uncommon in most mortal planes. So, uh, and before a certain maturity, it's possible to have that uniqueness siphoned from you. So, a lot of you guys have guardians that protect you from the other side, and that was my job. Then you got blown up, so um, you know he failed at his job, which means that I get a chance to do it. Ha 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 ha.
So I exchanged being a tuning fork for the Harbinger to be a tuning fork for spacely forces that might want to drain me like a battery?
No, 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 no.
I was doing my job. I did my job effectively. I was very good at my job. And Matthew, on the other hand, let you get fucking atomized. So, um, my job's still happening. I can fight on two fronts, unlike some people. And so I'm gonna pick up the slack. So since since you died, then your immortality kind of kicked in on the material side, and I have to be a little bit more careful in my job so that I can continue doing my job. Um, because you now have your intended immortality, and I have an altered version of my immortality, and Matthew's just a baby sucking at the teat. So, um, yeah, you, you can't really die anymore unless you're blasted with radiant damage, like a lot of radiant damage. Like it has to be like a stellar amount of radiant damage for you to die now. But that's the only condition under which you can stop breathing. So that whole atomizing
Oh,
shit that happened last time, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You'll be okay. Your generation's pretty fucking sick. So uh, congratulations, welcome to the road to godhood. You're um, you're actually pretty far up the fucking totem pole already because of your business and the fact that people know your name. So just keep using my ideas, and you'll probably reach rank 10 in a couple months because you're on the road now. So just keep running your company, and also keep your board intact, or rather under fucking control, because
yeah.
you had a bitch siphoning from you because certain people didn't tell you shit that they saw with their own eye sockets and smelled with their weird tongue.
Wait, Matthew. Uh, uh, I don't know what he's talking about, and slowly starts sinking back into the earth. No, no,
Nope,
no,
nope,
no,
nope,
no,
nope, nope.
no, no, no. Wait from grab him.
Yep.
Wait and grabs him by the top by his skull and pulls him up out of the beach. He says,
All right. So to keep you from running,
he points at the ground, and the sand turns into glass, and he just drops Matthew on this glass on this piece of glass, and these crystalline hands come up and grab Matthew by the ankles, and then the hands turn into shackles.
all right. So the trial can begin. Zevril, you have questions to ask, right? He can't run now. Go ahead. Every time he lies, I'll smack him.
I'm more so just a little irritated that I had to find out by opening the God's Eye and hacking into everybody's stuff and getting like using my AI to trace the missing funds when you could have just told me. Like, don't respond. Don't even say anything right now.
Yeah, I bet you didn't know that fucking data signals have a fucking flavor.
They have a flip. Yeah, they taste like USB drives. You know what a USB drive tastes like? And he just turns away from Matthew and just stands in front of Watham. And first, he gives a nice deep bow. First of all, Watham, I would like to thank you for the assistance that you've given me so far. Even though I guess somebody has been mooshing off of it for a little bit. But shut up. And keeping an eye on your. I have an odd feeling you're the older brother, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
That tracks actually. That tracks. That tracks. Okay.
I
Okay.
came into existence when you were conceived. He didn't show up until you were fucking born.
That also tracks. Okay. Okay. Um. Huh. Certain things could have gone differently in the past had you decided you wanted to make my life easier, but you like making my life more difficult sometimes. And he just kind of tosses a glare at Matthew. So, Watham, question for you.
Mhm.
I'm assuming you can do everything he can do, right?
Yeah. Actually, matter of fact, I do it better.
Raises an eyebrow. Go on.
Um, so you see how
No, he just
he's.
takes my powers. He's a dickhead.
I take your powers? I take
Okay.
your powers? How about you
Okay.
recorrect that statement?
I maybe borrow his powers sometimes, but that's
Yeah.
just because Mistress entrusted me with this responsibility. So you said you were going away, so I used them.
Yeah. So, you haven't seen your skeleton in a long time, have you, Zevril?
My what?
Your
My
skeleton.
skeleton?
Yes, your skeleton.
The one inside my body
Yes.
that is being piloted by my brain. No,
Go ahead and grab your
no.
wrist. Grab your wrist right there at the fucking hinge of your wrist and your forearm. Grab it, peel it back real quick. I promise you, it won't hurt. We're in a timey-wimey zone. Go ahead, peel it back. Peel it back. See that
Zevril's
lab?
eyes are wide as he slowly starts to peel back his skin, and he's just like, "Oh God, this what?"
Yeah. See that purple under there? That lavender shit? That's your actual fucking skeleton. Does it remind you of anything?
Looks up
Huh?
at
Huh?
Watham.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all of your powers come from your ancestors. I happen to be one of those ancestors. Ha 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 ha. Not all of you have me. Um, Zol does. He's got one, but he uh he uh he did a thing, and his ancestral connections kind of been uh let's say he's been in prison. So I mean that's a conversation and a mission for another time. But um, you have a lot of benefits from having those bones in there, and um, you got the magic potency that like the reserves that you have, and the resiliency that you got, the strength, all that stuff. That's that's your Zeta heritage. That's us. That's the ancestors. Um, uh,
So when I died and came back feeling heartier and a bit more like I'd gotten, I don't know, like if this was a video game, my stats would have increased. That was you?
yep.
Holy shit! And my brother's a Zether too. Wait, so wait. Does that
Yes.
mean one of my parents is a Zether?
Um, no. You know how
Is this like a
tieflings are a
recessive gene?
bloodline thing, right? Like it's
Oh,
yeah. So not your parents, but you know how you're green skinned, and all of your brothers and sisters and your parents are like tan. They've got normal skeletons. You and Zol got that lavender, baby. Got that space touch, that void touch, that ancestral resurgence. So
there's a
sorry
little
for
red in there for me too, acting like I'm useless.
you're not useless. You're just a hobgoblin.
That was Matthew.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Wait, wait, what?
yes. He's your hobgoblin half. I'm your ancestral spirit. That's
That
why.
explains why he's also a gluttonous ass.
Mhm.
And also why I'm greedy and you're a sloth. This all actually checks out. Wow. Okay. Huh. Huh. Matthew, you're splitting overworld time with Watham from now on. I would like both of you on fronts, especially considering he has the ability to probably shut you the fuck up. But wait, no, but
I win. I fucking win.
wait, no, no, no,
Suck
no,
it,
no, 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 no,
bitch.
no.
It's
Can
it's
we?
my time in the sun. Watham's having fun. Ashes, ashes. Matthew is a bitch.
But I don't. Can we? Hold, Several. Can we talk about this? Just a little. Can we talk about this? I don't know if there's anything to talk about, buddy. I mean, you could have. There is several things that you could have helped on, but you just wanted to keep me in the domain and keep me crafting. Whereas there are things that I could done in the overworld that it could have just been made my life easier, but you didn't say anything, and instead you enticed me to come back down here and work on some things. Like it doesn't have to be. Well, I mean, I know I prefer it to be like just undead everything, this, that, and the other. But like the people I'm hanging out with, it's I have to help them. I can't be. And Zevril kind of scratches the back of his head a little sheepishly. I can't be as selfish anymore.
Right, you realize how old you actually are now because of this dumbass?
Oh
Hmm.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah, spending a month time dilated every 8 hours is kind of intense, ain't it?
I'm old. I've
Yeah.
been doing this for like 10, 15 years. I'm old.
Mhm. Yes, you have. Yes, you are. Pushing about 100 now.
Wow. Okay. Um, that's Never actually thought about that. I just thought it was just a safe space. It was a happy place. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna say. He looks at Matthew. I'm not gonna say that like the ideas, albeit stolen, weren't good ideas, and they helped me in the future. Like updating G,
Yeah.
fucking giving you the scythe. But it does seem like those weren't your ideas, Matthew. What are you? What exactly do you do? If
Um,
you've just been borrowing your brother's powers, this, that, and the other, like what exactly
he's really great at
do
being
you do?
selfish. He's really great at being selfish and dilating time. I, on the other hand, have the knowledge of advanced civilizations. Fucking data networks and signals and information hubs, and mechanized functionalities. You know how much stuff has been fucking stolen from you under this man's watch? It's kind of irritating, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all here now. I'm here now. I got your back. You've got a proper security system now instead of just like a death ward. So yeah.
So then, if you know ancient civilization stuff, before that last battle where we all fucking died, I recently stumbled us on something. Maybe you can look at it and tell me what you think. Matthew, spit it out. Spit him out. What? Oh, the metal singer? Yeah, yes. Just cough up Muse, goddammit. And like Matthew unhinges his jaw, and Muse comes out, and he's just like, "Oh god!" And the rest of the summons start piling out as well. And Toby fucking tackles me, and I'm just like, okay,
Oh wow.
stop
You
hitting me,
died
buddy."
and you left him completely fucking defenseless, Matthew. What the fuck?
He's like, "Yeah, he didn't leave me in my summons. It's been an interesting last couple of days, I will say. The 5 days without Matthew, my sleep schedule has been normal
Normalized?
because
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say I don't miss getting to hide away for a month in my safe space working on things that make me happy. I'm not going to say that I don't. It's very peaceful. But on the other hand,
It's nice to actually sleep in regular time.
time, I'm noticing the difference in time. I guess have been living outside of time. I don't know.
Hmm?
It's very interesting. I have conflicted feelings on that, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna see if I can have him split his domain with you, but that'll be a separate conversation. And he pushes the Toby off of him, who is just like absolutely going to town, licking him, and has Muse walk over to Watham, and goes, "If when you look at this body, is there anything that sticks out to you?"
Um, you mean the fact that he's a Theru? He's not human.
I wait. Okay. Starts taking more notes in the sand. What? I was more so in like since he peeled back his own skin and didn't hurt, he reaches for Muse and like peels back the skin on his arm down to his elbow and goes, "So if you look in here, do you see? I don't have my microscope right here, so you can't see. Well, maybe you can. I don't. But do you see like these little?
The die?
He has
Are
like
you
a
confused about
living
them?
body inside of him."
Yeah. So what do you like? Okay, so the die are they're nanoscopic organisms. So you know about the quantum plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they live down there, um, and they're really hard to see, but they uh, they act as antibodies, and they build things with dead flesh. So um, you know how this is a little known fact by most mortal beings, but every cell in your body is replaced every 24 hours, and what
Right.
what dye do is they take all those dead cells and they fashion them into clothes and weapons and armor and ships and like really advanced tiny shit, right? Um, uh, and when they bond with a system, when they bond with a larger being, they reprogram your antibodies to allow them to function as like janitors of sorts. You know, they're the doctors for your body, and they if they like you enough, they'll actually have a whole ruling class, I guess, set up in your brainstem so that it can communicate with you, have like representative conversations and such. It's kind of like a chorus of assistants. They're not all. Some of them are as smart as me, but that's it's kind of like a Rick and Morty situation. And um, oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong universe. Um, uh,
Zevril's just raising an eyebrow, like, "What the fuck?"
um, so it's like one in every 10 billion or so is as smart as me, and so you know you might be able to find one or two uh, in about a week, maybe a month. They reproduce pretty quick. Um, so uh, uh, did you have actual questions, or did you just want to know that?
Um, he's writing furiously right now. So these are people that live in the quantum realm that offer benefits to the body. Okay. So we have you. Well, you know, we got Prince Mojo in the party, and it seemed he imparted these swarms, I think he called them, onto Muse and a couple of our other party members. What is there a way to? Well, there probably is, but how would one go about replicating this and using this for my summons. Like, take G, for example, and I gesture over to him. I'm like, would I be able to impart one of these on him so I could actually communicate with him instead of having to reach into my soul jar, feel around for the remnants of his soul and pull it through where he is and call upon him? Like, would I be able to? Is this replicatable? Like, this sounds oddly advanced. Like, I know I make advanced shit, but this seems like some next level type of shit.
So, it's technically replicatable. Um, though I would kind of advise against doing so aggressively. Um, uh, you opened that guy up, didn't you?
Yes.
Um, and that's how you found out that the dye were present in his body.
Yes. I mean, it just looked like little crystal cities at first, so I didn't know exactly what they were.
Okay.
I got weirded out and closed them back up, and then we got called into battle. Actually, no, that's literally what I was doing. I had quite literally peeled him open. I was looking at him, and then there was a whole bunch of yelling from Matthew driving the bus, yelling at a fucking toll man that just wanted some money, but then it turns out it was Rentagar, and he was an envoy, so we had to kick his ass, but I would have paid him. But somebody looks at Matthew dead in his eye sockets, had to just rile up half of our team members yelling at this man, so we had to fight him. I mean, you weren't going to want to pay that asshole anyways. I would have. I can afford it. Band for band.
Yeah. I want to smack you, Matthew. I do, but we're not dealing with that right now. There's a um
Matthew, Watham is going to sigh very heavily and kind of like rub his brow.
um. You didn't happen to wear a hazmat suit when you opened up that body, did you?
No, I mean, I'm immune to all sorts of diseases and in touch with death itself, so it's not like I would have had to. Oh. Are you telling me I might have some of these quantum cities in me now?
I'm not saying you might.
Oh.
Yeah, they move pretty quick.
Uh,
They move pretty quick.
okay. Is that
It's not a bad thing.
bad?
No, no. Because if you die, then the die. Does that make sense?
If I die, the die. Yes, that makes sense.
Okay. And like I get that you were like atomized and shit. Um, but if my temporal resonance is any indication, your feet were still present. So, um, yeah, it's been about a week, and I'm picking up some die energy resonance from this whole general diaphragm area. Um,
Are you doing this intentionally with him? Are you doing this intentionally? You're picking up some die energy in my diaphragm area. The diaphragm die. Are we doing this? How many times are you going to do this? I can see
well,
your resemblance to Matthew now.
sorry, wasn't trying to uh, wasn't trying to roll the dice with the diaphragm stuff. It's just so nice saying their name. There's so many of them. I wanted to address them personally. Um, so what I would suggest, when you wake up, because you are asleep, um, do a body check and see if you can't tap into Congress and uh, they'll help you because you know they can relay signals a little bit faster than the normal physiology of most things. So you'll think faster, and if you let them, you can even move a bit faster, hit a little harder, uh, get hit harder, not feel it as much. So yeah, just uh, and
Are
if you're
these the reason why Mojo is so terrifying? Like aside from having mastery over space itself, like is this why?
yeah, without space, he'd still be pretty fucking terrifying. Cause uh fuck, you don't know who Colossus is. Why am I
Who?
pulling all of this information from other universes right now? Um, uh, there's
Were
no
you just
references.
universe hopping while you were dead?
There are no references in this Umberverse that make any fucking sense. Um, shit. Uh, yeah. So we'll just chalk it up like this. Uh, they can give you a lot of powers that you wouldn't normally be able to have if they weren't present in your body. So it's not a curse; it's more of a blessing. And since they weren't given to you from a sentient being, you can kind of implore them to work for you as opposed to independently. Okay?
Huh. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Back to the original question, would I be able to implore them to link me with Gitazon? Or would that be a bad idea?
Oh, that's
You said
perfectly
not to
fine.
do that aggressively.
Yeah, that's perfect. So, um, like I said, connect with Congress and explain your situation. Let them know you're the Necroforge, and sorry, let them know that you're the Necrosmith, and you're trying to link your constructs more directly with the mainframe, and they'll be able to take that information and run with it and network everything together, kind of like your satellites and the towers and
I'm a
signals.
walking server now.
Yeah, that's actually the best way to look at it. Such a simple explanation. I completely fucking forgot that those exist here.
Huh. That's. See, Matthew, why can't you be this useful?
Cause he's stupid.
I wouldn't like to say I'm stupid. I'm just more motivated by things that taste good, and you haven't given me treats in like 7 years, and 6 months, and 15 days, 6 hours, 32 minutes,
Hey, hey, hey,
18,
hey, hey!
19, 20 seconds.
We're not operating on your dilated time. We've only been dead. You've only been dead for 5 days, fucker.
Oh, no, he hasn't given me treats in a while. Like, there are people that I've asked to eat, just wanted to taste their brains, and he looks at me and says, no, eat the monster instead. Do you know how bad monsters taste? Yes, you do. You're my brother. Monsters taste fucking terrible. It
Most
tastes like
things taste
sodium
fucking
peroxide.
terrible. Most
No.
things taste terrible. Data is the only delicious thing that exists.
Mm, several taste pretty good. And he has this weird friend that turned into like a dragon centaur fucking thing. I don't even know what the fuck that was, but that was delicious. Could have kept him inside my belly a lot longer.
Zevril, are you friends with a Hergito by chance?
I'm friends with a changeling. He's just kind of raising his eyes. I'm like, are those the same? Look,
My brain
Avril's
is hurting.
currently mad at us
My
for
brain is
not really
hurting.
talking
My brain is
to
hurting.
each other.
My brain is
Is
hurting. My
okay. I'll take that
brain
as
is
he's a
hurting.
Hergito.
Yes. What? Matthew, you know these things. We've
I
talked
haven't
about
tasted
these
a
things.
Hergito in like a millennia. Can you blame me?
Yes, yes, I can. Because I didn't even taste it and I knew what it was. You said he turned into some fucking thing you've never seen before. The only things that can do that are Hergito. Fuck. Change things can't
Matthew
make shit out of thin air.
Matthew starts licking his lips and like pondering. Yeah, I guess it was a Hergito. Well, I forgot that Quinn was an actual dragon and not a dragonborn. Like, I had to taste the dragon vomiting up Virgil and go, wait, that tasted familiar. Like, it took me a second. I keep a lot of flavor
Yeah.
profiles stored in my brain.
We have to calibrate your storage banks, because what the fuck, Matthew?
Well, you're here now. You can remember the important stuff. I can go back to being Flavor Flav. Oh, well, he doesn't understand that reference.
Oh, I hate that you're my brother sometimes.
2 tickets to Flavor Town, please, for me and my brother.
Matthew grabs, Watham grabs Matthew's head, pulls it off of his shoulders, shakes it around, puts his finger through the bottom of his skull, jiggles it around. You hear like coins rattling, like digging around in a piggy bank, and then
Flip that, flip this, cross these, pull this back here.
Hold on, wow, what are you touching? Guys, this is really good.
Okay,
pops his head back on his shoulders, turns it left, turns it right.
there. Are your memory banks fixed?
I don't remember how Hergito tastes anymore. But, yeah, I've been slacking on information.
Yeah,
But things taste so good.
I understand. I understand you like food. Some things are more important, like keeping our charge alive and fed with information. He needs information more than you need food, okay? You won't die. He can. Or he could have. He did. Because you fucked up. But get it together, okay? Can we work together?
Okay.
Alright.
If I get treats, I'll work with you. And Zevril's just looking up at him like, I see, you really took it personally that I stopped giving you treats, huh? Maybe. You were
Tell him
just a
sorry.
big baby.
Tell
You
him
were
sorry.
just a big baby.
The biggest. Here.
He snaps off. He snaps off one of his. Watham snaps off one of his ribs.
Here. Suck on this, you fucking baby. You want the teat? Here.
And like this kind of sap starts dripping off of the rib, and it's he's dangling it over Matthew's head.
There. Take it. You know you want some? Here. Alright.
Tongue just reaches out, grabs around it, and pulls it into his mouth. Okay.
Now say you're
I'll work
sorry.
with you. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Zevril's just looking at them both like, this is a useful development. I didn't know it was possible to pacify him. Normally, you give him a treat and he just doesn't stop talking. But he's happily. How old is Matthew? Like, this is interesting.
He's pretty old, but he hasn't matured much. So,
I see that.
So here, we've been talking for a really long time, and you need to wake up. But going forward, just so you know, you'll have more quiet time, because I'm here now. So,
Watham like bonks you on the top of the head.
go hug your wife, give her a kiss, get some nookie, wake up. Talk to you soon.
Will I be able to call on both of you going forward? Like,
Of course.
okay. Matthew, you're splitting half of your domain with him.
We don't need that. I have my own.
That's a conversation for another time. And then
Yeah.
I'll just like go through and start like,
He never showed you my door?
you have a door. Is that the thing that's hidden inside the tree that I'm not allowed to go towards?
You
'Cause
told
I
him
feel
he
something
couldn't
there.
touch my door?
I mean, he put it inside of a tree.
Well, yeah, I did.
You selfish bitch. Okay.
We established this. I wanted to be the favorite. I can be honest. I did. I was having a great time. You went away because I was annoying you, so I could spend all the time with him. So it was great.
So you put my door in a
What
tree.
kind of-
Alright, cool. Whatever. Fuck it.
I mean, there's a joke about the knowledge of good and evil in there somewhere, but yeah, basically, yes, yeah.
Alright,
He's just
well,
suckling on the bone.
okay, so, next time you go inside, Matthew, go to the tree, knock on it 3 times, a door will appear. And I've got a TV in there, nice computer, it's connected to the Oververse. You can learn some stuff, download some shit. It's like going a floor down inside a dream. So the dilation is actually going to be a lot stronger in there. But I actually halt you from aging, so it'll balance out. Okay.
Okay. That's
All right.
Yeah. Shame on you, Matthew. Just shame on you. This is you hid a very cool older brother. Like I can tell he's your older brother for sure. You guys have some similarities. No offense with him. But you should have. This could have. He could have helped out earlier. He could have.
But then he wouldn't like me as much. You use me for everything.
Did he like you before, or was he just tolerating you because you were his only option?
No, I do like Matthew. He just gets on my nerves like a younger sibling that doesn't shut up sometimes. And I have a younger sibling, and he knows when to shut up. So I like Matthew. I do. There are just some times where I punt his head across the fucking field because I need him to stop talking, and I know he's just going to reappear back on my hip within like 45 seconds. I mean, it's a I don't want to call it a love-hate relationship, but Matthew is
It's definitely work.
Matthew.
Understood. Okay. Go fuck your wife. We'll see you later. Happy birthday.
He's just gonna wave, and like he'll start to turn around, but then like before he does, he'll turn back around, go over to Toby, give him a pat on the head, tell him he'll see him soon. His like go through each of his summons, like he'll give G a big old dap and a hug, let him know that Beowulf is doing all right. He's actually at the house if you want to, when you reconstitute, if you want to see your son. And like just go through each of the summons, giving them their
flowers.
giving them their file. Like Enzaga helped out a lot during the last battle. Blizz, Serb, Virgil, they helped out too. Indy's human body would be here as well, right?
Yep.
Indy's human body gets the full dap up, like full. Hey, you. Fucking Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo were there. Commander Bold, fucking, and then Savise, the newest one, who I wouldn't know that much about. I would kind of just walk over to Savise and just be like,
How you doing, boss?
sorry that I'd summoned you and then you immediately died.
It comes with the territory. Just make sure I'm paid next time.
What would you like to be paid in? That can be arranged. I can. What do you want? Like, I can offer you time. I can offer you money. I can offer you gifts. I mean, you're the only one that wants to work on a salary, so I can definitely accommodate that. I mean, I'm paying G by taking care of his kid, so.
Gold is always a good thing, sweetheart.
I can definitely. Yes. Yeah, gold. I can definitely get you gold. Yeah, that's. And then me and you will have to connect at some point in time because I have no idea what you can do, what you're on about. Like, that whole battle went sideways, so I couldn't actually get a chance to see you shine. Like, I know what everybody else does, but we'll have to link up on that because all Matthew said was legendary hero something, and then like he apparently knows who you are, but wouldn't Matthew? You know who she is, don't you?
I mean, there are stories.
See, you and withholding information, we're gonna have a problem with this, but it's okay. I'll just have Watham deal with you the next time you don't want to tell me something. Yeah, see. Yeah, okay, yeah, found your checkmate. And then he'll, after he's said everything to his summons, he'll give Matthew a stern look and kind of wave at Watham before turning and heading back off to where he had originally saw his missus in the distance.
Easy pay. Another fight, another fee. Take care, boss.
So as you walk away from all of your summons and head towards your wife, Ian Ye's both of her hands will be extended out towards you as she glides towards you effortlessly. The two of you embrace, and that is where we will end this particular episode. If you have enjoyed this sideshow, please consider dropping a like, hitting that subscribe button, and pressing that bell notification so you get notified anytime we do anything here on the channel.
Do it for my birthday.
I have
It's your birthday gift to me, listener.
Yes.
I love you. You get 2 Zevril kisses and a Matthew tongue lick.
As always, I have been your game master, SoulSym Mirak, and with us this evening was Zevril, the birthday man.
Yes, indeed. And ironically, Zevril's actual birthday just recently passed, not too long ago. In terms of the overworld, Zevril's birthday is the Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, which I thought was very perfect. But yes, today is my birthday, the good old Sith Lord Sith.
All right. So, stay safe. Well, till then, till next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Goodbye. Have a great life.